winter solstice, which it does really feel like every day is the longest day of the year.
Shortest day of the year.
Okay. Well,
the opposite.
It's the opposite. I meant the nighttime.
It feels. Yeah, we don't go to sleep super early, but we start getting tired at 6, probably.
Yeah, like PJs are on at 6:30 at the latest, usually.
And feed the dogs and then start getting ready for bed.
Yeah.
So it feels like.
So
we
got some wine and beer to open.
Have our drinks.
Let's get the beer first.
O'Shea's Irish Lager. Hopped several times to create a unique blend of textures and aromas with a mild bitterness, creamy malts, and a clean, balanced finish.
Was that hopped several times? What does that mean? Like.
So I think it means that hops are I'm not 100% sure.
Okay.
I think it means that hops are added several times in the...
Oh, throughout the brewing process?
Right.
I wonder what kind of... I guess it results in O'Shea's Irish Lager.
Well, so lagers are generally not super hoppy either. So I don't know what they're talking about. Chardonnay. Great.
Woo! Yeah. It's pretty tart today.
This is a hoppy lager, actually.
Yeah? Well, it's because it's hopped several times.
Yeah, there you go.
That's what happens, apparently. Here's your Chardonnay if you want to give it a go. A clean, crisp Chardonnay from Mendoza, Argentina. With zesty aromas of tropical fruit, combined with fresh flavors on the palate.
It's really refreshing, actually.
Delicious, served chilled with seafood, all seafood. Salads and light chicken dishes. Are you all right? Are you having a moment?
It's a little sour.
A little sour, yeah, after that beer.
So we're still making our way through 2049, Blade Runner, which I think is our last top 10 movie. Mm-hmm. So we've compiled a list of honorable mention movies. We mentioned some, the comedies.
Yeah, we've kind of given a few away, but these are movies that either we hadn't seen together and he really liked, or we just didn't feel like could make the top 10 cut.
Yeah, so tomorrow I'll probably end up talking, if we don't finish 2049.
We've got to finish 2049.
It will be probably Dr. Slate, I'll talk about a little bit, which is definitely in my top 10, but our collective top 10 it is not, because this one hasn't seen it.
I didn't go see it. I just wasn't into it.
It was snowing that night.
I don't know.
You wanted to see it, didn't you?
Well, I didn't want to see it because I thought it would be scurry.
So the movies we're going to talk about are Sorry to Bother You, which we fucking loved. Endgame, also fucking loved it. And Green Room, which we loved, but she doesn't remember a whole lot.
I don't remember a lot of it, but he seems to think it was good, so I trust.
Yeah, you loved it.
Well, okay, so that's what I have to do. I'm like, did I like it? And he is my memory, I guess, for whether or not I liked it. I generally remember, though, if I liked a movie. And that's just gone. I don't know. Maybe we watched it at a busy time.
So you remember that Murder Party movie?
Yes.
It was the same director. No, it's one of the reasons we watched it.
I don't know.
So it stars Patrick Stewart, among other people. But it's a movie about this punk band, and they're having trouble getting gigs, and this guy hooks them up with a gig, and he warns them, hey, it's my cousin who's sort of a Nazi, and this club is a little rough. But
there's no, like, quote, like, sort of a Nazi. You're a Nazi or you're not. Like, there's no Nazi light.
I think he's a white supremacist, or he's sort of a white supremacist. Right. He runs with this like really tough crowd, yada yada. And so then they go there, they play their show. It's almost immediately.
Or volatile.
It gets fucked up immediately.
Violent.
They sing a song that's basically.
Fuck Nazis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You remember
I remember this. I do remember it. It's called Coming Back Now.
So then they sort of get kicked off stage, and when they go back into the green room, someone has been murdered. And
in the green room.
In the green room. And then it becomes a getting out of the green room. Sort of, they're stuck in this room. They have to fight their way out amongst these Nazis that want to murder them. And Patrick Stewart's in it, and he's fucking evil and crazy. And it's just a really good movie. It's got that Anton kid who died, who was sort of a big star. He was in the like Alpha Dog movie, and he was Chekhov in the Star Trek remakes. And then Maybe's in it, and some other people you probably sort of know.
Oh, yeah, I remember Maybe. It's
directed by that Jeremy Saulnier guy.
What else did he do?
He did Blue something and Murder Party.
Oh, Murder Party.
Murder Party's also great.
Circling back to Murder Party. It all begins with the Murder Party.
So that's that movie. Great. And then... Sorry to Bother You was a perfect movie-going experience for us.
Yeah.
It's super absurd. It's really good to watch fucked up. It is indescribable, basically. It's probably my favorite satirical Marxist people turning into horses movie I can think of.
It's a gem.
And it's hard to really get into it.
Yeah, it's not something you can explain to people, so we aren't going to try.
We'll try a little.
We'll try a little bit.
So there's like the scene where, what I tell people generally is like, alright, there's a scene where, so it's this low guy on the totem pole who he works at this company and they want to unionize, and eventually, and this guy they see as a leader, and then he gets moved up in this company and gets to work on like the top floor, and he goes to all the big time people's parties and stuff. And he goes to this party and he's like one of two black dudes. And the owner is like, I want you to rap for me. And he's like, yeah, I don't rap. I can't rap.
I forgot about this.
That's not something I can do, and I'm not going to do it. And he's just like, yeah, I want you to rap for me. And then he does, and it's just crazy and offensive, and all these people fucking love it. And I'm not even going to repeat it because it's so funny.
Yeah.
And they eat that shit up.
They do.
And then the last movie is Endgame, which is just sort of the culmination of the whole that's the whole Marvel universe.
All coming together.
21 movies or some shit coming together. Yeah, so, perfect movie to end the Marvel Cinematic Universe first phase or whatever on. And, maybe shed a couple tears.
It was pretty intense. It was an experience for sure.
And, it was beautiful.
Yeah.
And really, it was super long, but I didn't feel like it was overly long or anything.
Yeah, I think that anytime there's like a 3-hour movie, I always think about 1 or 2 scenes that could be...
Yeah.
But I didn't feel that way. It was good. It was great, actually.
And it involved time travel, and I always love a time travel movie.
Can we time travel to the cheese?
So, that's it.
Happy solstice!